Lounge. Now I request our summit curators, Ms. Prabha Dixit and Mr. Balaji Ramanujam, to kindly brief us on the post-conference white paper planning.
Good morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
sir.
How was our high energy day 2? Definitely.
To the panel moderators, yes, sir, not to us.
The army is ready for the sum up. We can see that. Aye, aye. Okay.
Okay.
We will get there at the sum up. You want to start with the key takeaways?
Sure. So we're not going to get into once again what the white paper is about, and I think we've spoken about it enough on day 0 and day 1. I think by now everybody knows what the idea of the white paper is and how we are inviting contributions. So thank you all for actively participating in this. We've been receiving a lot of responses on the Google form. And there are definitely some very, very clear themes that are emerging, and we just thought we'll take a minute to quickly share some of those early patterns or early interpretations that we have out of what we're seeing as responses. We have quite a few responses that are talking about data security, the need for privacy, both in the context of artificial intelligence, as well as what we heard as that last big table yesterday in terms of surveillance. These are big questions to think about, and how are we going to handle this going forward is certainly a theme that's emerging. Along with that is resilience and anti-fragility, and how these are skills that definitely need to be looked into, how we need to focus on building these competencies, both in terms of teachers as well as in terms of students. The other thing we see is that clearly what was that called? The schoolyard showdown has been a big hit amongst, I think, the audience. I think people have really enjoyed the format of the schoolyard showdown. So I think a big shout out to Ravi, ScooNews, Ms. Amrita Burman, and all the participants from the schoolyard showdown yesterday. Workshops have also been receiving a lot of love. But those of you who attended workshops yesterday but did not take a minute to just share your thoughts, what you went away with those workshops, please do that today. It would be good to get your thoughts and inputs on what you were thinking about those. Again, today's workshops as well, you can continue to use the Voice Matters Google form and continue to share your thoughts. One word about the workshops, both yesterday and today, that you should know is that the 2 workshop facilitators are people who've never worked together before. And this was the first time they came together to put something together for the Global Ed Fest 2025. So it was an added layer of something interesting as well as exciting and completely different perspectives that brought those workshops to you yesterday and will be doing so today as well. So I think we'll move to the Kahoot
Yes.
now, Balaji. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have your attention? 1, 2, eyes on you. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, so those of you who want to just join the Kahoot, please, last call. It'll be great to take your feedback. We just have like 3, 4 questions today to warm up. We'll be doing this again after lunch to get a sense of the audience pulse on the key issues that were discussed during yesterday and today. Okay? So 10 seconds and then we can start the Kahoot. Please register in. Okay, let's get going. Can you press start, Amir? So which of these skills do you feel is most critical for in 2030? There's resilience. You have to be on Kahoot.
So you have to Kahoot it on your phone.
It's okay. Oh, you missed the code. I think then we'll get your voice as is after the. For those who didn't join the Kahoot, let's see what the audience says, and then we can get your voice, add your voice in. Okay.
All
Very
right, so
clear.
clearly this is in line with what I just said is there in the Google form
So Ravi,
response
this
as
is,
well.
I mean, this is a clear thing that's coming from the voice of the audience. A big skill Most critical one is resilience, dealing with failures, anti-fragility. We heard that in the voice as well. Colonel Shekhar also wants to say a few things. Yeah. Sure, got it. Okay, next question. This is just to get a sense of what the audience is thinking, yeah? So where all is AI being used in your school? We have a few options that came from the chats that we had. There might be others. If there is being used in a place where it's not covered in this set of options, please press the last one, and we can just hear you out if we missed anything. This is a multiple select. You can select 2 or 3 options if that's where AI is being used in your school. Okay, so we have lesson planning and assessments, backend for productivity, and a strategic buddy as a school leader. Those are the 3 main
I think
use
it's really
cases.
interesting that almost nobody is saying that we don't use much of AI, so which is wonderful. I think we're really embracing it and moving away from thinking that it's a threat, which is, I think, a lovely.
Is there the one person who said not much? Is it not much or is it other uses? Okay, got it. Let's keep going. Okay, this is, you have to type a response here, so a short response, I think 40 characters or something. What is your school doing well in NEP execution? Just type your response. 1 word or 2 words, or 3 words, whatever it is. Yeah, 2 more questions. Time. 30, 45 seconds. So we have 4 answers. You could have more. Yes, 6. That's good. 10. Thank you. We have a decent database data set. So this is just to get you warmed up. When we come back after lunch, we'll have a couple of word, Okay, this is great feedback. We'll leave this for 10 seconds for you to make out of it what you want.
Zig zig. We'll have to find out from the person who input that.
No, I think it was a test. Yep. We'll keep this as a thought, and we'll be sharing this again as part of the white paper, so you'll get this for you as well. Can we go to the next question? Okay, so what best describes your leadership style? We talked in the first day about day 0, a lot about leadership. There were some workshops on it as well. Which of these best describes you? Are you the Zen master, the startup founder, the crisis hero, the happy optimist, a silent strategist, or a spreadsheet samurai? And there's no judgment here. It's just a style. Authoritative.
So we are assuming
So we
that
will
most
we'll
of us
catch that at the end.
are Y leaders these days, and we don't have X.
So the mix, this is a very positive, happy, optimistic audience. Interesting. And fixing crisis. Sir, you also had authoritarian as the next one, disciplinarian. How many of you would say I'm an authoritarian, disciplinarian as my predominant style? Authoritative as the prime leadership style. Okay, that's the audience, voice of the audience. Can we get to the next question? And last one, what is your fuel of choice to re-energize? Remember we talked in the takeout that typically in a leadership journey we tend to
Focus on the me.
Yeah, we don't focus on me. If you were to focus on you, what's your fuel to re-energize? Where is he? Of course.
There's no Golgappe, sir, so he won't.
So the chai can be expanded to beverage of my choice. Yeah. Yeah, it's filter copy. Always. So, very interesting, silence, meditation, yoga, a good book, yeah, and chilling with family and friends are the key themes. So, again, gives you a feel. It's 9 by the clock. We'll.
That's family, sir. Chill with the family.
Yes, we are limited by only 6 options, and the voice of the audience can go beyond these 6. Anyway, thank you so much for the engagement. We have another big day. Let's keep that energy going, and use some of our friends to re-energize us during the day as we work through the agenda. Let's
Yes,
cede
that's
the
it from
floor
us,
to
and I think
Russell
back
now.
to Shreya